All right. In this demo, we're going to take a look at how to work with objects using the web console. So we are here in a particular bucket using the storage web console. And you can see that here we have the options to upload files and folders. Note that the upload folders command is only available if you're using Chrome as a browser. Otherwise, you'd only have upload files instead. And when we click on upload files, it'll open up a file dialog that we can use to choose the files that we want to upload, and then just do that using open. You can see that it'll give you a feedback on the progress of uploads. Our upload was quite small, so it basically immediately finished. Now, once we have uploaded a file, we can also download it. So the way that we do that in GCS in the web console is that we select the files that we wish to download and then click on the download button. And this will give us the file. So in this case, this was an HTML file. So Chrome opens it up in a tab. If we would have chosen a PowerPoint file instead, then that would have started the download of it. Right? There's other stuff regarding the naming of objects. So basically, if we want to, we can use quite a bit of different characters in the names. However, the naming in the Cloud Console is quite limited. So basically, you're limited to whatever your file system works. And then note that some special characters that work in your file system might actually change as they are uploaded. The web console does support folders. So we can create a folder here. And then we are not listing its contents unless we explicitly ask for it. Although, remember that folders don't really exist in Google Cloud Storage. So this is basically just a UI trick that is used to kind of simulate folders. So here the other index.html is now inside the example folder. If we want to copy objects or move them, that's basically the same thing, more or less. And the way to do that is to click on the right-hand side here. You can see that there are more commands, the 3 dots here on the right. And from there, we have the options to copy, move, and rename. All of these do the same thing, create a new object. And then, of course, when we move or rename, the old object will also be removed. So I can, for example, create a new copy of this. Well, yeah, let's keep it like this. And then we have 2 index.html and copy of index.html. And now if I rename this to index copy.html, then in reality a new object gets created and the old one gets deleted. Similarly, we can move stuff between buckets as well. So if we want to move, then note here we can select a different bucket for our purposes. So let's put it over here. And this will again copy the object and then delete the original. Additionally, we can take a look at the object metadata that is available over here. And we can also edit it. So there is some fixed keys here: content type, content encoding, content disposition, content language, and then a custom time stamp. Additionally, there is custom metadata that we can just add here. Note that this does not include all of the metadata of the object. Only the metadata that can be edited is seen in this view. There is more metadata that we can view when we are taking a look at the object page, like the storage class over here, or URLs or other stuff. Another way to download the data is actually to use the URL here. This will only work in case you are currently logged in with a Google ID. So I can access the file directly this way. And again, in case, if I would open this in an incognito window, then it wouldn't work. It would prompt me to log in into the Google account. The last thing that we can do with objects is delete them. It will just basically ask us for confirmation of that, and then that is done. All right, that's pretty much it for using the console for working with objects. Note that quite a lot of stuff, like for example changing the storage classes of an object, is not available in the console. You need to use the gsutil utility to do that. And that's what we're going to do next. Bye.